Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, and today, man, we're gonna talk about one of the top projects on the Chronos blockchain, VVS Finance, man. Today, we're gonna get into, do I still believe VVS Finance has potential? And also, we're gonna talk about the roadmaps, the recent price updates, and just everything that VVS has upcoming, man. So we're going to get straight into that today. But before we do that, man, make sure you follow me on, before we do that, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Tro_crypto. And also, if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I have multiple videos showing you different ways you can get in on DeFi, how you can buy NFTs, how you can get into the crypto play to earn sector. So tune in, man. All of these videos is just pretty much providing valuable information. And if you find it valuable, let me know by hitting that like button, man. So VVS Finance, let's get straight into it. VVS Finance, man. So currently right now, I'm on Coin Market Cap. And we can see right now, VVS is ranked 475. And we see the price is way below a penny. That's like 0.00002. And we see it's currently up 10% on the day, man. So we see a good little bounce on the day, a good little 10% that you could have made on today. And we see currently the market cap is at $61 million, up 10% on the day. And then the fully diluted market cap is at $2.6 billion, up 10%. And then we see the volume is down 2% with $3.9 million on the day. So a very low volume type of day, man, with $3 million with $1 billion of liquidity on there. We see a lot of people are kind of shying away from VVS, but it's still a good exchange to use to get yourself some Crow and also some VVS, because there's a lot of liquidity for Crow on the VVS platform. A lot of people been asking me about VVS, just asking me about the updates. And I told you earlier, man, that we were simply exit liquidity. We were exit liquidity on their first run. And I'm just being quite honest. A lot of people have their opinions. A lot of people put in their feelings into investing, but let's just look at the chart, man. Let's just simply look at the chart. Boom. So right now I'm on Dex Screener, and we can see right now, look at that dip. It's not even a dip. Look at that drop. Right here we see on the 14th, right before Thanksgiving, man, we were at an all-time high around the 15th, and then exit liquidity on the way down, man. Just exit liquidity. Now, I'm not going to say it's a rug just because it's so much liquidity on the platform. And like I said, crypto.com, they know what they are doing by making this pretty much like the flagship DEX on the blockchain. So I highly doubt that they will allow this project to fail. But let's just see what just happened, man. We see that the price just dropped tremendously since November 14th. And that's why I was telling everybody, man, look at what VVS is doing. You have to be able to provide utility for your tokens. Just by having liquidity pools, that's not enough, because once the APRs go down, everybody left in there is simply exit liquidity. And I ain't gonna lie, I was a part of it. I'm laughing at it because it is what it is. It's a part of the crypto space. I should have known once I got in, I should have just looked at the chart, basically. Because if you look at the chart, you can kind of tell that, hey, it's got to go down just because it was so much liquidity on the project starting off on the new blockchain. And I ain't think of it. I'm a digging. Hey, that's just a part of it. But I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. It could be possibly a good thing for people who haven't opened a position, or people who have enough capital to kind of get in at the bottom. Because just because it dropped, you still can make your money back in those LPs, but it's going to take you so much longer, and you're going to have to stay in them longer than you would have if you would have got out, earlier. So just looking at some of these transactions, man, we see, I just like to look at now, these doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it just kind of gives you a gist and see what people are doing today, man. So we see it's a lot of selling right now. We see just buying right now, but as we scroll down, it's a lot of selling going on for VVS right now. Look at all those sales. I see more red than green. So a lot of people are currently selling, and that's cool. That is cool. I let people know, hey, once you get out the liquidity pool, that's more rewards for me at the bottom, man. And this why I'm gonna tell you why I'm still bullish on VVS right now, because they just gave us an updated roadmap of 2022. And that was one of the major things I said. That was the only way I will still be invested in VVS Finance is if they drop a new roadmap, because what they originally dropped, I mean, it's cool, like I said, with the liquidity pools, but you have to have more utility for your token. The IGO is cool as well, and the mines are cool, but that's just like some repetitive things that other projects have already done. We've seen once the APR of those pools go down, then people simply like to dump that token. But like I said, with this roadmap, VVS has pretty much gave me more confidence in a project, and it is pretty much giving VVS token more utility. So let's go read up on the paper, man. VVS Finance, the roadmap for 2022. This is the VVS Finance, year in review and the roadmap preview. This was published about 11 days ago, but like I said, this roadmap is very well thought out, and I believe it will create more utility for the VVS token, man. So I'm gonna go just breeze through the year in review, just highlight some of the important things that caught my eye and that I believe really helped the deck. So we see 500 million total value lock crossed in a week. Now I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That should have been my first sign. If you didn't get in before that 10th or that first day of the week, we saw how fast liquidity got onto the project. And we got to understand that this DEX was brand new. So we pretty much all were digging, getting into this project, especially if you got in after the 15th. So like I said, 500 million total value lock within a week, man. So that's a big achievement, but you got to understand, where is their money coming from? That's probably from a lot of institutions, but hey, it is what it is. And then we see VVS token was listed on both crypto.com app and the exchange. And then we got the opening of the IGO applications, the first partnership with VVS Finance, and it was even an NFT collection with the miner modes, and that's going to be crucial moving forward. And then we see the $1 billion total value lock cross, and that was very shortly after the 500 million total value lock cross. The second partnership on the project was the Tectonic Finance, which is pretty much the money market or one of money markets on the Chronos blockchain. And then they actually listened to the community. So with community feedback, received a ton of amazing community feedback on how to provide a better platform. And then they pretty much gave us live VVS price in mobile view, percentage selector on the swap page, dark mode, and multi-currency support. If you had any feedback on how to improve the platform, they are actually listening to the users and pretty much giving us what we want. So the VVS Finance Christmas event, if you know, or if you knew, then you could have potentially won a piece of $100,000 just by, participating in a trading event. So with the numbers, we saw 27K users participating with 75K trades, made amounting to over $141 million. I hope, or we hope, you had as much fun as we did. VVS Finance pretty much was breaking records in market cap, liquidity, and volume. Earlier, we saw it broke over 200 million market cap, liquidity crossing 102.9 billion, and the highest trading volume so far of 270 million is huge, man. 270 million is the highest trading volume so far. With that being said, man, that was 2021 in review, but let's look at 2022, and this will be crucial in my eyes just because this gives VVS more utility, and it makes people actually want to hold a VVS token and not just dump the token once they get the rewards from the APR, man. So the 2022 roadmap preview, we see phase 1 through phase 2 or quarter 1 through quarter 2. We see the smart LP remover. So with the smart LP remover, you'll be able to set and condition ratio target to remove your LP tokens to help you mitigate or even neutralize a permanent loss, man. Only if the target is reached, we will remove the LP and send you the desired output tokens. You even keep the earning yields while waiting for your exit strategy. So this is very, very crucial just because we've seen how fast, man, that VVS price dropped. So now if we were able to have the smart LP remover, we will actually been able to stop that drop or be able to remove ourselves out of that liquidity pool and save ourselves from impermanent loss. So they say why? Well, if you remove LP tokens when the ratio of the two tokens is different than when you originally added the liquidity, you will likely incur some impermanent loss. We allow users to easily set the removal target to their original deposit amount, meaning if the ratio is reached and your LP is removed, you will incur no impermanent loss and you keep all rewards you incurred. So this is major, man, because now you can sit in an LP pool safely and not worry about impermanent loss. Me personally, I really don't lose too much sleep over impermanent loss, but I know a lot of people, it's big to them. So this is going to be major protecting, the users from losing specific coins, man. So I'm bullish on that specific that's being added to the project. Then we see the pool and farm performance insights. So all the information on the farm performance you ever wanted and will ever need. Well, why? Deposit amount, deposit price, value, price changes, impermanent loss, one LP token value, LP earnings, return on investment, and more. Data points will be added gradually, but we want to keep true to make information easy to access and transparent. So this is going to be major too, because right now, bro, you really can't see what you are earning in the liquidity pool. You can't see what you earned, what you lost, and permanent losses, like everything they pretty much said. You can't see the value change or the percentage change or the increase or the decrease. So it's just like this will just add something new, not only add something new, but now people will be able to calculate their returns and they won't just be in limbo wondering, am I making money? Am I losing money? Because of course, when the price goes down, we automatically assume that we are just losing so much money. But in liquidity pools, when these APRs are high, it's actually better when the price goes down because now you are just accumulating more of that token. So this is helps more people and help the people to see how much VVS am I truly accumulating and is it a good investment. So this just will allow us to sleep at night and allow us to actually invest in the project knowing our returns. So next we see the Flash LP. So one step to go from one single token to provisioning liquidity to VVS. Obtain LP tokens and easily stake in the corresponding farm. Why? Making DeFi yield farming more accessible to new users and continuing our journey of simplifying DeFi. This feature can be used at a protocol level if partner platforms want to offer simple farming for their users on their interface. So Flash LP or simple farming, man, this is going to be major as well, just because I talk to a lot of people on a daily. I make a lot of videos showing how to make liquidity pools. And although it is very simple, a lot of people just don't understand it, or a lot of people don't want to take out the time to actually learn how to create liquidity pools, which is crazy in my eyes because, I mean, that's like money that's working for you. But, I understand some people just don't want to learn, or, they kind of want to just be handed it to them. So with this Flash LP, this allows people to easily get into, farming without having to go through every single process that it normally takes. And it just makes it easier to onboard new users when coming into the DeFi space. So, like I said, Flash LP, that's another thing that's bullish. Then we got the VVS multi-rewards farm. So designated crystal farms will yield multiple reward tokens, such as VVS plus partner tokens. Well, why? VVS users will be able to earn multiple rewards. What is not to like? Partner projects can have additional ways to open a VVS farm and bring visibility or incentivize liquidity for their project. I ain't gonna lie, VVS is just saw what's working and they had to add it, man. We see other DEXs doing this before, and they already just are pretty much successful with this feature. And I'm not even sure why VVS didn't start out like that. Like they started just so bland, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. They just started bland in my eyes as far as with the DeFi sector. Like they started DeFi like it was 2020, like it was 2020 summer. It was like the original DeFi summer, and that's how the platform was looking. So that's why I'm so much excited to see these new features, just because this is what the new DeFi sector is coming to. Like we gotta be able to work with new projects and pretty much have those multi-reward farms and that governance token. And that brings me to this, man. Introducing the XVVS token. So maximize VVS earnings, stake VVS, receive XVVS, which entitles you to a share of the platform trading fees. XVVS will be a yield-bearing governance token complementary to the existing VVS token. So why? Well, VVS buyback. The percentage of platform swap fees will be used to buy back VVS from the market and add it to the VVS pool. This will constantly increase the price of XVVS compared to VVS. So they will be buying back VVS. Then reduce selling pressure. There will be more incentive to stake VVS and XVVS for the long run with the revenue sharing mechanism. Then maximize earnings. We will also launch an XVVS farm to stake VVS and farming with no impermanent loss. Then last but not least, governance preparation. XVVS will be the VVS governance token and your voice in the future of the platform. So that's why I said VVS or XVVS will be, something major, just having that governance token moving forward. Then we see with the phase 2, Q2 to Q3, VVS voting governance. Then we got the VVS referral system. We've seen projects do that as well, just bringing on more and more people. So that will be cool. Then the VVS Union Club. So offer tiered platform benefits and rebates for VVS holders across the platform. Well, why? It gives additional utility to the holders of VVS and reward the long-term supporters. Then incentivize increasing the amount of VVS to reach the following tier benefit. So the Union Club will be, something that's big too, just because it will reward VVS holders across the platform and then just give out more benefits, man, to the holders and make us feel like we want to hold VVS for the long run, man. So the VVS NFT collection. So you can adopt your own miner mode. And then we see why. So the VVS miner modes, besides looking fab, will have platform utilities and enhance your VVS experience. They will be integral in the VVS Gachi game, which is powered by VVS and is designed for engagement and fun. Then we got the VVS Gachi Gamefi. So now you can adopt, pet, and nurture your own friendly miner mode, play to earn, win, or heck, just have fun. So this is gonna be major, man. That VVS Gachi, the GameFi. We know I'm super big on GameFi, and if they can really get this down packed, there's gonna be major, just because it's gonna be one of the first GameFis or play to earn games on the Chronos blockchain. And not only that, it's a DEX as well. And we've seen the success play to earn games have when it's, pretty much like an all around thing. Like you got the DEX, liquidity pools, all of that in one spot. And I believe, this is something that enhances the game, enhances the project even more. So I'm going to be looking forward to, Q4 and looking forward to that VVS Gachi game with the minor modes. So backlog or, Q4 to be announced. So we got the lock staking with higher tier yield. Then we got the limit orders, stablecoin optimized curve, full-fledged NFT marketplace, VVS Gachi breaks into the metaverse, NFT staking, then auto farming / restaking optimization. So that is the roadmap for 2022, man. This very exciting, and I'm very bullish on what VVS has upcoming. And I believe they can continue or will thrive in the future if they follow this specific roadmap, but only time will tell. At first, I kind of did have my doubts about VVS as far as like, will it continue to innovate? Because in crypto, you have to be innovative. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not just going to sit around and let my bags go to zero while the project isn't being innovative. I can handle the price fluctuations in the crypto space, but I'm smart as well. Now, if the company or the project continues to update us and gives us bullish things on the project or things that makes people want to actually hold that specific crypto project, then of course I will hold no matter how far the price drops, as long as the project continues to deliver. But if they don't deliver, then I gotta, get my money out of that project and go on about my investing life, man. So that's my video for today, man. Crypto Troll. If you haven't already, like this video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. I got so many videos on there just, giving free game, man. How you can create liquidity pools, how you can buy NFTs, everything in the crypto space, man. You can come and find on my page. And if I don't have it, hit me up on Twitter. You follow me on Twitter and let me know, hey, Tro, this is what I'm looking for. Could you do this for me? Could you make a video? And if I find it interesting or if I find it valuable for the people, then I do it. So that's my video for today, man. Crypto Tro, I'm out of here.